Hello everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
This is the world-famous chicken cave.
That's right, Doctor. And the person coming out of that closet over there, who looks like a chicken, is the...
Of course, the world-famous Chickies man.
Well, she's still in there puffing her heart out.
Who is this she?
She is the world-famous villain known as the Smoker.
The Smoker?
Yes, you see, I captured her single-handedly in a small singles bar in downtown Midland City.
The Smoker?
She was surrounded by a huge haze of toxic smoke.
The Smoker?
That's how I knew she was the person responsible for polluting the air with toxic elements. It is our... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Smoker?
It is our feeling that we can substantially reduce air pollution if we can find some way to shut off the smoking of...
The Smoker?
Correct. But so far, we've not succeeded. You see, according to the chicken computer, if the smoker smokes 1 pack a day, the smoker inhales about 60,000 times in 1 year.
The chicken computer?
Yes. And when one inhales smoke 60,000 times in 1 year, they've had plenty of practice learning to be a smoker. So the trick is to make a non-smoker out of the smoker. Right. We thought that you, Dr. Plotnik, as the nation's leading behavioral psychiatrist, might be able to help the smoker find a way to practice going without cigarettes.
Well, I have certain ways, so-called tricks of the psychiatrist trade, that I can try.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, my most favorite one is the salt in the belly button trick.
The salt in the belly button? How does that,
Yeah, it goes like this. Every time I want a cigarette, I will sprinkle salt in my belly button.
Oh, has the trick worked?
Never, it's not a good no. But my next favorite is the stick it between your toes trick.
Stick what?
The cigarette.
Oh.
It goes like this. Every time I want a cigarette, instead of sticking it in my mouth, I stick it
Between your
toes, yeah.
And has this trick worked?
No, it's a dumb trick. It never worked. But finally, there is always the step into the closet trick.
And how does that
But you
work?
open the closet, sir.
Oh, this closet is the smoking closet.
Yeah, I know. Any closet will do.
Has this trick ever worked on any of your patients who smoke?
What patient? I'm talking about me. You got a light?
Oh, yeah.
Now close the door and don't let me out till I have told you I have stopped being a you know.
Hey, smoker.
Hey, smoker.
That's right.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
Is this the chicken cave?
Yes, it is. And you are?
I am Warden Mahogany of the Midland City Jail.
Oh, yes, Warden, come in. I didn't recognize you with your sunglasses and the yellow chicken light.
I know that voice. Who might you be?
It's me, the police commissioner.
Ah, yes. I had an urgent call.
It was from me, Warden.
And who might you be?
The Winged Warrior.
Ah, yes. I didn't recognize you in the green chicken light.
Green?
Yes, isn't it?
I think it's your blue sunglasses. See, yellow and blue together make green.
Make green, of course. How clever.
I thought they made orange.
Why did you summon me here, famous fool?
That's foul.
Ah, yes.
It's a problem only you can solve, Warden. You see, we've incapacitated,
Incarcerated.
We've put into confinement 2 vicious criminals.
Yes, well, I'm sure that down deep they're good men, decent men.
Yes, except one is a woman.
Are you sure it makes green?
What?
Yellow and blue together.
These 2 villains are confined in that smoking closet there because, you see, they are the smokers.
We thought with your experience at criminal rehabilitation you could help us.
Well, what we need is a psychiatrist first.
Oh, good. We have one of those.
Oh, fine. The psychiatrist will
He's
first.
in the smoking closet there. See, he's one of the smokers responsible for polluting the air with toxic elements.
Yes, but I'm sure he's a good man, a decent...
Any ideas for the rehabilitation, Warden?
How come these 2 parsons with just 2 cigarettes are making such a mess in the air?
Commissioner, tell the warden what the chicken receiver computer has picked up from the National Lung Association.
Well,
New research shows that non-smokers are actually harmed by breathing in smoke-saturated rooms.
Really?
Yes, the heart beats faster, blood pressure goes up, and so does the level of carbon monoxide in the blood.
the most frightening thing is what they found at the Mayo Clinic.
What?
Respiratory illnesses happen twice as often to young children whose parents smoke at home.
Oh, no.
Yes, it can even aggravate symptoms in some asthmatic children.
This is terrible. Every smoker in this country should be found and put in that closet before they harm all the peoples. Open that door.
What do you mean, all the smokers? We've only found 2.
Oh, no, I know there's millions of them out there, and they should all be locked up. Open that door.
Oh, no, Warden, we've only found...
Before I go in, do you have a match?
Oh, yes, here you go. Here you We've are. only... Here's a match for you.
Don't leave us out till we become
Good men. Decent men.
Right.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend winged warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
Well, we've tried everything else in those 3 smoking villains in that closet. I hope this one works, Winged Warrior.
I feel sure it will, Commissioner. Will J. Clemson Rock be here shortly?
Oh, yes, he said his plush personal helicopter was on the way.
Wonderful. I think we're about to see 3 vicious criminals in that closet sold on a new way of life, Commissioner.
Well, if anyone should be able to sell them, it's Jake Clemson Rock,
Yes.
the greatest salesman of our time. Ah, that must be him at the door now. I'll get it. Come in, Mr. Rock.
Commissioner.
All right, how'd you 3 villains get out here?
Commissioner.
The smokers escaped from the closet, Winged Warrior.
Commissioner, that's the closet you're talking to.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, excuse the...
The outside door is on the left over there.
Yes, I'll... Coming. How do you do? Is this the chicken cave? Yes, it is. Come in, please. Thank you. I am Jake Clemson Rock, the world's greatest salesman. You want to buy a watch? It's solid gold, 105% accurate.
No thanks. I'm the police commissioner, and this is the world's greatest crime fighter, Chickenman.
How do you do? Now, this watch is so accurate, you'll know the correct time 5 minutes before it's time.
Mr. Rock, we called you because in that closet are 3 persons responsible for polluting the air.
Really? Maybe they want to buy a watch.
They are smokers, Mr. Rock.
Now, you know how most watches you wind with normal arm movement. This one, you don't move the arm, you just stick it in your pocket, you jump up and down.
See, they puff on cigarettes and blow the smoke into the air, doing great harm not only to their own bodies, but millions of others as well.
Say, where are these millions? Maybe I can
They
sell
are
them
your average men, women, and yes, even children, Mr. Rock.
Oh, say, I got a great kiddies watch, solid gold. And you know how kids love to jump up and down?
You'll find them in offices and stores and factories and homes all over this land.
Well, I'll take all the phone numbers and addresses you got. Start with the homes.
And that's where we'd like to start, Mr. Rock, with smoke-free homes.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that researchers estimate there are 1.5 million Americans, adults as well as children, who are sensitive to tobacco smoke and suffer occasional smoke-caused asthma attacks.
Say, this smoking sounds serious.
Well, it's deadly serious, Mr. Rock. Large doses of the toxic elements in smoke have been implicated in hypertension, chronic bronchitis, and even emphysema.
Well, these smokers ought to be rounded up and sold on quitting. You know that?
That's why we ask you here, Mr. Rock. We've tried everything else. Now we want America's super salesman to give it a try.
Okay, let me at 'em.
They're in here, Mr. Rock.
By the way, you got a match?
Yes,
Thanks.
sir, you
Close
are.
the door. Okay, how many here have got a watch? I mean a really accurate solid gold 105% watch.
What do you think will happen, famous fowl? I think we're going to wind up with a closet full of smokers, jumping up and down.
Well, at least they'll know it's time to quit.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend winged warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
Hello, Commissioner's office.
Miss Helfinger, this is the police commissioner.
Yep.
I'm calling from the chicken cave.
Uh-huh.
As you know, several weeks ago, the famous fowl captured the smoker.
Yes, I know.
And in our effort to turn off the smokers smoking, we've called in various and sundry experts, including the warden of the city jail, a brilliant psychiatrist, and the world's greatest salesman. Now you're probably asking, did these people succeed in turning off the smoker, right?
Uh-huh.
The answer is negative. Not only didn't they help, but they turned out to be smokers themselves. And so, Miss Helfinger, we now have incorporated... Under confinement. Just say under confinement. Under confinement, not one smoker, but 3 smokers. 4. What? There's 4 in the closet, not 3. Oh, there's 4 in the closet, not 3. What should I tell her now? Tell her to call my grandpa and ask him to come over with his hexing stick. Tell her to call the Winged Warrior's grandpa and ask him to come over to the chicken cave with his hexing stick. Have you got that?
Uh-huh.
Good. It was wonderful talking to you, Miss Helfinger.
Gee, I hope Miss Helfinger gets on it right away because it's tough keeping all those smokers in that itsy-bitsy closet.
Well, Miss Helfinger's very efficient. I just hope Grandpa gets here quickly with his hexing stick.
When Grandpa gets a call to use his hexing stick, he really moves very quickly.
I got a call to bring my hexing stick.
Oh, come on in, Grandpa.
Sorry it took so long, but first I had to pour some coal in the furnace, shovel the sidewalk, wax the floors, mow the grass, and something else, but I forgot.
Did you bring your hexing stick?
No, that's what I forgot. Be right back.
Gee, it's a shame Grandpa has to go all the way back just to pick up his,
Okay, I'm back, and I got the stick. Is that you, Benton?
Yes.
Say, how come you look like a chicken?
Grandpa, you always said that your hexing stick had certain mysterious powers capable of changing men's behavior.
That's right. Show me a mean, ordinary man, and I'll hex you a man filled with love and kindness.
Okay, well, in that closet over there, Grandpa.
Show me a selfish man, and I'll hex you a man generous.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Yeah?
In that closet are 4 people, all smokers.
Well, show me a spiteful man, and
A
I'll...
woman and 3 men.
Hold it.
What?
You say a woman?
That's right.
Can't help you.
Why not?
No hexing stick can change the mind of a body that changes its mind as often as a woman.
But, Grandpa...
And another thing. You ought to get out of this cellar. You're starting to look like a chicken.
Grandpa?
Well, I don't think there are many of those left.
What's that?
A male chauvinist hexing stick.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
All right, stand by, Commissioner. The chicken computer is about to deliver the solution here.
It's certainly a marvelous machine, Winged Warrior.
I don't know why we didn't think of it earlier, Commissioner.
Yes, after all, it was capable of telling us how the smokers create earth pollution.
Make that plural.
Pollution?
No.
Earths? That doesn't sound right.
No, I mean, we've captured more than one smoker.
Oh, yes, there are 2 villains confined in that smoking closet.
Isn't it 3?
Closets?
Villains, smokers.
Oh, yes, it's 3.
4.
Oh, of course, 4.
And we've tried everything to turn off their smoking without success. Now it's time for the chicken computer to come up with the answer.
And here it comes.
All right, Commissioner, you do the honors. We fed everything about the smokers into the chicken computer.
Yes.
Now, what does it say?
Oh, this looks wonderful.
Go ahead and read it.
Her primitive beauty drove men to plunder and loot. See Love Queen of the Smoky Mountains, rated X, along with the exciting second feature.
Commissioner.
They roamed the dark streets and
Commissioner.
alleys in search of thrills. See Roaches on skateboards today at the Lowe's Bijou Theater.
Let me see that. Her primitive
They both sound very exciting.
roaches on skateboards? This doesn't make sense. I think the chicken computer's gone berserk.
Well, I agree. The Lowe's Bijou isn't the place for a wonderful double feature like that. It should be playing at the,
Wait a minute. This could be chicken computer code. I mean, after all, the answer to our question is one of the most important answers of this century.
Oh, that's it. The Century Theater. That's where they should play that kind
The
of...
computer can't provide a direct answer just like that. It's too risky.
Yes, risky. Risky movies usually play the Century...
So, the question is, what does this really mean? Aha!
What?
Look, Commissioner. Herschel Hollywood produced both Love Queen of the Nile and,
Roaches on skateboards.
yes, that's it. That's it.
What's it?
He's it. The computer has cleverly given us the code name of a person it believes can turn off the smoker.
And who's that?
How do you do? The name is Herschel Hollywood. Fame is the game, money's the name. The name of the game is the same.
Welcome to the chicken cave, Mr. Hollywood.
What do you think you can do with 4 smokers?
Hey, we'll put 'em on wheels. We'll have a big hit on our hands, like puffers on parade, smokers on roller skates, weeds on wagons, maybe.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
Hollywood, that's why we've called you to the Chicken Cave.
What is this chicken cave?
Oh, this is the secret crime-fighting headquarters of the most famous crime fighter the world has ever known.
You mean this guy here in the chicken suit?
Mr. Hollywood.
You called me into this damn green cellar for him?
The Chicken Cave isn't green, it's yellow.
Hey, you're talking to the king of Technicolor here. I know green when I see green.
Hold it. You're both right. See, Mr. Hollywood is wearing blue sunglasses. And so, in the yellow glow of the Chicken Cave, everything appears green because blue and yellow together make green.
Hey, for a guy in a dumb chicken suit, you're not so dumb.
I always thought they made orange. Mr. Hollywood, according to the chicken computer, you're the only person that can turn off the smokers.
What smokers?
In that closet there.
Look, a lot of people confuse me for other famous people because I look famous, you know. You sure you ain't confused me?
Mr. Hollywood, in that closet are 4 typical Americans. Each of them have been smoking for many years. In homes, offices, factories, and all of them contributing to one of the most serious problems threatening this great nation. Air pollution.
For a guy in a chicken suit, he talks beautiful.
Not only are they threatening their health and their lives, but by their huffing and puffing, the health and lives of millions of other citizens as well.
Boy, the music is fantastic.
We've summoned you here, Mr. Herschel Hollywood, famous producer, showman, entrepreneur, because we fed information on the 4 smokers into the chicken computer, and out came, Commissioner, Love Queen of the Smoky Mountains, right, and Roaches on Skateboards, all produced by Herschel J. Hollywood, famous person with blue sunglasses. Ergo, the only person who can do something with the 4 smokers. Are you sure yellow and blue make green? What do you say, Mr. Hollywood? Can you do something?
What do I say? What can I say except I love this country and... Can you hit the music again?
Music!
I love this country. It's been like a Yankee Doodle father to me in good times and bad times. So how can I say, no, I won't do something? Of course I'll do something. Stand up and I'll tell you what I'll do.
We are standing.
Kill the music. All right, the first thing, we'll book him on a Sullivan special as a dancing act.
Mr.
The
Hollywood.
Huffing Puffers, something like that. Or there'll be a knockout. Then it's off to Vegas where they'll open the lounge show scene.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
All right, come in.
Hello, Mr. Hollywood.
Hey, Mr. Police Commissioner, come in. And where's the guy in the chicken suit?
The winged warrior, well, he's a little embarrassed to come in.
What are you talking about?
Well, you told us to go out and rent formal wear and...
Right, for when you go on the Fred Sullivan show tomorrow night.
Well, the only formal chicken suit available was already rented.
Well, all he needs is something with a bow tie and tails.
Yes, well, the winged warrior must wear a costume, not just an ordinary citizen's attire.
Well, all he needs is something with a bow tie and tails.
That's what he has, but they didn't have a chicken with only a bunny rabbit.
Well, he's got a bow tie and tails.
One polka dot bow tie, but only one tail.
Well, who cares? All he needs
That's
is...
what I said. Who cares? Come in, winged warrior. Go ahead and talk. I'll wait out here.
Look, the show goes on the air in 24 hours. Get your bow tie and tails.
Tail
in here.
He's coming now.
Good. All right, now. You sit there in the green chair, Commissioner,
right.
and,
Where should I sit?
You mean that's the only tie and tails?
This is it. This is all they had. Where do you want me to sit?
Right there in the green chair.
You told me to sit.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on with this. Now, look, the show's going to open, Commissioner, with... Where's the Commissioner?
You told me to sit in the green chair.
Hey, Rabbit, you're sitting on the...
I'm sorry there.
You take the blue chair.
Right. Sorry, Commissioner.
All right. Now, the show's going to open with a message from you and the Rabbit about smoking.
Mr. Hollywood.
You tell how it pollutes the air and endangers human life and health. Then you and the Rabbit...
Mr. Hollywood.
What?
You know I am the wonderful white-winged warrior Chickenman.
I know that.
I am not the rabbit, and I hope Mr. Sullivan won't confuse millions of my loyal fans tomorrow night by saying, now here's a message from a rabbit.
Whatever you want him to say, he'll say.
I want him to explain that this is my formal wear, and I don't usually
He'll say it. Now sit down, Rabbit.
I am sitting down. And if you say rabbit one more time, I'm walking out on this whole stupid thing I haven't understood from the first place. He's right, Mr. Hollywood. I don't see how any of this is going to help our 4 smokers quit smoking.
Look, I explained all of this. There's 2 ways of quitting. Taper off or cold turkey.
Yes.
They tried tapering off.
And it didn't work,
so
no.
It's got to be cold turkey. But nobody's going to turkey unless there's something in it for them, right?
Like life and good health?
No, like fame and fortune on the Fred Sullivan show.
You mean they're just going to stand there for an hour and not smoke?
No, they'll do us a little singing, a little dancing, hey, a little magic act.
Magic?
Sure, they'll pull a rabbit out of the hat or something. Hey, Rabbit. I'm sorry. I forgot. Now pull a chicken out of the hat.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
Camera 1, move to center stage. Camera 2, pull back for medium shot. We want to take
this is it, the stage from where you're going to do the Fred Solomon TV special show, Commissioner.
It looks very exciting, Mr. Hollywood.
Think of it. 4 smokers, a housewife, a psychiatrist, a jail warden, and a salesman all quitting smoking cold turkey in front of 30 million viewers.
Oh, yes, it's a first, I'm sure, Mr. Hollywood, about the Winged Warrior's bunny rabbit costume.
It's all right. Solomon is used to animal acts on his show.
Shh, he's standing over there. The famous fowl is very sensitive about the costume. He wants you to be sure and explain that Peter's costume shop didn't have a formal chicken suit.
Right, Peter's costume shop.
And the only formal thing with bow tie and tail was the cotton rabbit suit.
Cotton rabbit suit, right. Now, after you and the, whatchamacallit?
The Chickenman.
Right, yeah. Give your message about smoking and how it pollutes the air.
And endangers life and health.
Right, then you'll walk to the left because the 4 smokers going cold turkey will be juggling the empty cigarette cartons on the right.
Yes, I understand that.
All right, Mr. Hollywood, would you have the 2 people opening the show stand on their marks? 20 seconds to show time.
Right, Commissioner.
Oh, yes. Winged Warrior. Right, coming. We must stand on our marks. The show is about to,
15 seconds.
Did you tell Mr. Hollywood to tell Mr. Oh, yes, I explained that Peter's costume shop was fresh out of formal chicken suits.
All right, voice check. Commissioner, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. And I explained that the only formal was a cotton bunny rabbit suit with tie.
Commissioner.
Oh, yes.
Why is Thumper standing beside you?
I am not Thumper. I am Chickenman, the most wonderful crime fighter.
All right, 10 seconds to air
I knew
time.
this was a mistake. I knew it. I should walk out that door. But Winged Warrior, millions of fans waiting to see Chickenman and me in a bunny rabbit suit. I should just walk out that door right now. But Winged Warrior, it's all in the name of clean air and an improved environment. And that's another thing. Who ever heard of a 1-hour show featuring 4 people just standing there not smoking? But Mr. Hollywood explained, cold turkey and Fred Sullivan will bring fame and fortune. It's the strongest reason they'd accept for quitting. I should just walk out that door. And they won't just be standing, they'll be singing and dancing and juggling.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, right here on our stage, we're going to present a really big show. In just a moment, the 4 smokers will be going cold turkey right here on our stage. We're opening with a fine, really fine juggling exhibition. But first, right here on our stage, the police commissioner of Midland City and the world-famous crime fighter, Peter Cottontail. Let's hear it right now for Peter Cottontail.
Winged Warrior, wait!
Hey, Thumper, come on!
Winged Warrior, come
back here, please!
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
Hello, chicken phone.
Is this the chicken cave?
Right.
Chickenman, please.
He's speaking.
Oh, well, I'll call back then. By the way, where is he speaking?
On the phone.
Oh, well, would you tell him the commissioner called?
Commissioner, this is...
Have him call me in my secret phone, not my regular phone.
Hello?
Yep.
Miss Helfinger, this is the commissioner.
Uh-huh.
When the great Farnham arrives, please send him into my office.
Yes, Commissioner.
By the way, do you hear a telephone ringing?
Yep.
Someone is calling my secret phone. Hold on, I'll look for it. Desk drawer, no. Closet? That's not it there. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Lunch pail. No, it's not in there. Under the carpet. Not under the carpet. The chandelier. That's it. Hold on. I'm getting up on my desk. I need something to stand on. Perhaps if I stand on my regular phone. That's it. Now I can reach it. Hello, secret phone.
Commissioner?
Yes, I am.
This is the Winged Warrior.
Hello, Winged Warrior. This is the commissioner. I'm glad you called because I tried to call you, but you were on the phone.
What did you want, Commissioner?
All right, here's the story. I'm going to have to make this quick.
Commissioner?
Yes?
Why are you shouting?
Because I'm standing on my desk.
Your desk?
Well, not my desk. I'm actually standing on my regular phone.
What did you want, Commissioner?
Well, as you know, thus far, our efforts to find a way to stop the four smokers from smoking has failed miserably.
Correct.
Including our very latest effort, going cold turkey on the Fred Sullivan Show, right?
Right.
Although I thought their juggling of the cigarette cartons was wonderful. Come in, please.
What?
How do you do? Now, hold on a moment. I'm on the phone. And so, famous fowl, I've summoned the world's greatest hypnotist, the great Farnham, who I understand has had great success with smokers. Pardon me, my name... Would you wait till I get off the phone? I'm off the phone.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
And so, Winged Warrior, waiting in there is the great Farnham, a professional hypnotist. Hippopotist. No, not
A professional hypnotist.
That's right, one of those. And I'm certain that if anyone is able to break the four smokers' smoking habit, it's the great Farnham, a professional...
I don't know, Commissioner. It all seems a little kooky nutsy to me.
Winged Warrior, we must not prejudge what we have not personally experienced.
Commissioner, as you know, my approach to life is scientific, basically.
Feathered fighter, hypnotism...
I don't believe in hocus pocus as a means of combating crime and or evil.
Famous foul, hippopotism...
If man were meant to be ruled by magic, he would have been born in a top hat and wearing white gloves.
Crusading capon, hypopotism...
Hypnotism.
Are you sure?
I mean hypnotism.
That's it. It's not a magic trick. It's based on a scientific fact called car suggestion.
You mean autosuggestion.
Oh, yes. And it's used each day, quite widely, I understand, by thousands of dentists and psychiatrists
And phony baloney magicians.
Phony baloney. All right, Winged Warrior. If the great Farnham succeeds in doing it to you, would you then accept it as a possible solution for those four pernicious polluters of our environment, the smokers?
Well, I don't know.
You're not afraid, are you?
Are you kidding? Why should I be afraid?
Are you afraid him gonna hurt the big crime fighter's body?
No, it's, it's just that I don't believe
Winged Warrior, I do believe you're chicken.
Hold it.
I do believe you're...
Hold it. I'll take an awful lot of verbal abuse, and indeed in my many years of crime fighting, I've had my fair share of silly slurs, and then some. But I think you've stepped over the line, Commissioner.
I haven't even moved from my chair.
Call me foolish, flaky, or even freaky. But, sir, when you slander my courage with a word like chicken, then you've gone too far.
And I apologize, famous fowl.
Chicken is a low-blow word, Commissioner.
Feathered fighter.
Chicken is... Where is this great Farnham?
He's in the room next door.
All right, sir, my name is Chickenman, and what is this nonsense about you being...
Hypnotist. Hipponopet. Hinominamus. Hemokomam.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Well, what happened, Feathered Fighter?
Well, he's not much of a hypnotist, Commissioner, but he's a swell fellow. He even gave me a big bone.
A bone?
Sure. You know how much we doggies love bones. Bark, bark. Boy, I love them.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chicken Man versus the Earth Polluters.
Yes, Commissioner.
Miss Helfinger, this is the Commissioner. Is the Winged Warrior in your office?
Yep.
Does he appear to be under the carpet trying to hide a doggy bone?
Yep.
I'll be right out. This is terrible, just terrible. Pardon me, Winged Warrior. It's no use. I see you there, the lump under the carpet near the couch.
What do you want, Commissioner?
Could you crawl into my office for a moment?
Which way is that?
Crawl under the, to your left. That's it.
Okay.
Now, come straight ahead.
Right.
Straight ahead.
Ah!
You missed the door opening.
I know that.
Move right 6 inches.
Okay, right.
That's it. There you are.
Straight ahead, he says.
Here, I'll give you a hand standing up.
That's not necessary. I can do it myself and on 2 legs, not 4.
Yes, of course you can.
And I was not under the carpet doing what you think I was doing under the carpet.
Winged Warrior, why continue the charade with me? I know what's happened.
Is that so?
Yes. The great Farnham, a professional hypnotist.
Hypnotist.
Yes.
He memorized you into a doggy. The word is mesmerized, and he did no such thing. He's a four-flushing fake. Feathered fowl, look. You hired this phony to help the 4 smokers we captured break the smoking habit. But did he do it? No, he didn't. But when you challenged his ability, he proved it by convincing you that you were that's not true. Then why have you spent this entire day burying doggy bones? Why? I have done no such thing. Were you not just the lump under the waiting room carpet there? I wasn't burying a doggy bone. I was looking for bugs. Bugs? In this office? Miss Helfinger called the exterminator. Not bugs, I mean bugs, microphones, eavesdropping devices. You're not serious. I'm deadly serious. Who would bug this office? Someone who'd like to know where I've hidden them. Hidden what? Bones. Aha! I mean bonds, not bones, bonds, savings bonds. You are still memorized. I am not memorized. Then what is this I found in my old gym sneaker in that closet? How did you find that? Is this not a bone? Oh, it looks like a bone, but it's a bug. Cleverly disguised as a bone. What? Keep your voice down until I destroy this. How can you destroy a bone? By chewing it. Winged warrior. Winged warrior.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
Yes, Commissioner.
Miss Helfinger, this is the commissioner. When the famous winged bow wow calls, would you put him through?
Yep.
See, I found the soup bone he hid in my office and couldn't find. I'm sure he'll want it.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who the winged bow wow really is?
Uh-huh.
Then I'll tell you. He's the former famous foul Chickenman. Remember Chickenman? Yes. Well, now he's the winged bow wow, or at least he thinks he's the winged... In other words, a doggy covered with feathers. By the way, if any of this is taking up your valuable time, feel free to hang up and return to your work, because after all, your work is far more important than anything I have to say.
Hello, Commissioner's office.
Miss Helfinger, this is the former winged bow wow.
Right.
Do you know why I'm the former winged bow wow?
Is all of this necessary?
Because when the great Farnham, a professional hypnotist, failed to stop the 4 smokers from smoking with hypnosis, I called him a fraud and a phony.
Yep.
And in angry reply, he looked into my eyes and told me I was a dog. Now, of course, I laughed in his face and suggested that the idea was very dumb, adding at the same time, "Hit the bricks, you charlatan. I have important things to do." And then I went out in my backyard and dug up 27 bones.
Yep.
That was yesterday. But finally, my chicken will was strong enough to overcome my canine compulsion. And today, I'm a chicken, man. Listen, if any of this is boring you and you have something more important to do, please. You hung up on me.
That's right.
I was about to say if you have something more important to do, then switch me to the commissioner.
Commissioner here.
This is the winged warrior.
Not the winged...
No, Commissioner, I'm just an ordinary crime fighter disguised as a chicken. And all former doggy instincts and desires are gone kaput.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now we can proceed with the search for ways to stop the smokers from smoking.
That's right. Any ideas?
Yes, I do have one. There's a person in India...
By the way, Commissioner, I lost something in your office.
I found it under the carpet near the couch.
Oh, good.
There's a person in... What?
I barked. Coughed.
Oh. There's a person in India...
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
And so I feel quite confident, Feathered Fighter, that we have at last found the solution to our nagging dilemma. Now, let me get this straight, Commissioner. You say this Indian person here... not Indian like Geronimo or Cochise, mind you, but an Indian type of Indian. You mean an Indian who is an East Indian, right? Indian, yes. Indian I do. I mean, indeed I do. You believe he can stop the smoking of our 4 smokers? Yes, and thus partially prevent the pernicious pollution plaguing our planet. Well, how can this be? That was very good, wasn't it? Yes. How can this person actually manage... I popped off 6 P's in a row there. Right. How can this person possibly prohibit the plague of pernicious pollution from plaguing our planet? Commissioner.
You did that on purpose.
What?
You popped off 2 more peas than I did.
Commissioner.
I was proud of my 6 and you did 8 just to aggravate me.
We have tried to stop the smokers with a psychiatrist, with a showman, and with a hypnotist.
And now Maharishi Yogurt will succeed where all the others have failed.
Maharishi Yogurt?
Yes, the world's foremost disciple of the mind and body discipline known as, I have it here. Yes, here it is. Transcontinental Marination. TM for short.
Well, what does this mean, this transcontinental?
Well, as I understand it, the body is seen as a figment of the mind. In other words, if you get to the mind station, you get to the bus stop, a body stop. So that if the mind says, the body says, gotcha. For example, this match. The body lights it, the mind sees it, and calls out, hey, body. And the body answers, yes, here I am at the end of the arm or whatever. And then the mind says, the match is touching you, finger, but don't fret, finger, because it won't hurt. You won't feel it, because I'm the head boss, and you're the finger follower, and I think that's it.
What does the marination part mean? Commissioner? What's wrong? Is it your finger? You burned it?
Oh, yes.
You burned your finger, is that it?
Oh, my, yes.
What does this transcontinental what's marination mean?
Well, that's where you marinate it.
Marinate it?
Yes. In other words, you take your burned finger and soak it in something cold to relieve the pain.
I see.
Could we find something quick for me? I think
Commissioner, your explanation isn't quite what I think.
Well, I'm not the Maharishi. He's the expert. Let's call him in and get the full, authentic explanation. Maharishi, would you come in, please?
Oh, well, thank you.
This is the Winged Warrior. Would you please explain the full, authentic meaning of transmarin...
Oh, well, certainly. Be happy to do it.
Thank you.
You see, the body is actually a figment of the mind. So one must get to the mind station to get to the bus stop, a body stop. The mind say, body say, gotcha.
See, I knew there was an authentic explanation.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.
Now, a weekend Winged Warrior special. Chickenman versus the Earth Polluters.
What is it you're trying to say, Winged Warrior?
I'm trying to say this, Commissioner. I just don't
If you have any
think-
objection to my suggestion, spell it out.
All right.
Mincing words will get us nowhere. Say it, man.
I'm trying to say it, but I'm being interrupted.
By whom?
By you. I'm trying to say that
Pardon me, may I interrupt?
For crying out loud.
You see, I believe that the Maharishi, foremost disciple of transcontinental marination, or TM for short, is our best hope for breaking the 4 smokers' smoking habit.
Yeah, I got that part.
But you apparently do not see this as a possible solution for reasons I suspect have something to do with your suspicion that what he'll do is not what you suspect, if those suspicions are confirmed, right? Right or wrong? Answer.
Right.
Wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because we have nothing to lose. That's why.
All right, I'll agree. But I don't want any kooky nutsy stuff.
Like what?
Like asking the 4 smokers to sit cross-legged and contemplate their navels.
No. Maharishi Yogurt says that TM is a no-nonsense, straightforward philosophy, and there's no legs, no navels.
Okay, what does he want to do?
Let's bring him in, and he'll explain. Maharishi Yogurt, would you step in, please?
Of course, thank you very much.
The famous fowl has agreed to your attempting the cure of the 4 smokers.
But no body contact stuff.
Oh, no, transcontinental marination does not require body contact.
Oh, that's good, yes.
Each individual is a mind unto itself. Each mind is a body. And each body taste, smell, feel the great karaka.
The what?
Karaka. This is state beyond earthly state where body become capable of machi mashugi.
What?
Machi mashugi. This is capability of each body mind to soar, to fly, to transport self across continent like fat chicken that fly.
Why like a fat chicken?
Oh, this only figure of speech.
All right, what do the 4 smokers need to do to begin this soaring?
Probably sit cross-legged and touch each other.
No touching. Please, you take off the coat, mine boy, but not touching another person.
And then what?
Well, each person take hold of own leg between foot and knee.
Yes.
And break in half.
Breaks what?
Breaks legs.
Breaks legs?
Sure. Then, well, this is the way you can't walk and want to learn to fly, see?
Maharishi,
Yes.
did you bring a suitcase?
Oh, no suitcase. Maharishi flyer, like fat chicken.
I see. This way, or would you prefer we open a window?
Does this mean so long, sweetheart, chicky baby?
Yes,
That's right, that's what it means.
Oh, so long, sweetheart, chicky baby.
Arrivederci, Maharishi.
Attention crime-fighting fans. Join Chickenman in the fight against pollution. Do your thing to save the Earth.
And join me again Monday when once again I crush crime with one blow from my mighty fist.